Attorneys for the 3 remaining survivors of the Tulsa Race Massacre say their fight isn't finished. Justice for Greenwood met at Vernon AME Church this afternoon to discuss a Tulsa County judge's decision to dismiss a lawsuit seeking compensation for those last 3 survivors. They sued the city of Tulsa and other entities, saying that they were responsible for the massacre that caused a continued public nuisance. 2 News Oklahoma's Shay Smith explains the lawsuit and what attorneys say happens next.
But we will not go quietly. I'm going to say that again. But we will not go quietly.
On Monday, attorneys representing the last 3 survivors of the Race Massacre and the Justice for Greenwood group gathered to respond to the lawsuit's dismissal. It was filed in 2020 on behalf of 109-year-old Viola Fletcher, 108-year-old Lessie Bennifield Randle, 102-year-old Hughes Van Ellis, and the Vernon AME Church. The Tulsa Church holding the deep, dark history from 1921 and a place of refuge for those who went into hiding during the massacre.
God and the double brick walls that saved them from all that intense heat. And so thus gives us the name of church that could stand the heat.
In August of 2022, Judge Caroline Wall ruled that the Vernon AME Church cannot sue as part of the Tulsa Race Massacre lawsuit.
Because we didn't exist prior to the massacre, but this is where the people stowed away at.
The ruling left the 3 survivors as plaintiffs.
It's the court that holds the key and the cage of justice. And we've been waiting for 102 years for them to unlock it.
But on Friday, Judge Wall dismissed the entire case with prejudice, the dismissal surprising to many.
We did not expect this because, one, the law is on our side. The law is very clear that a public nuisance that is continuing, you can move forward. Secondly, we did not expect this because in Oklahoma, the standard to get past a motion to dismiss is extremely low. All we had to do was plead facts.
Attorney DeMario Solomon Simmons says it's especially shocking considering Judge Wall agreed to move forward with the case last year. But the attorney, his team, advocates, descendants, and the survivors say they are not giving up.
You cannot outrun right. You can't outrun justice. We ain't going nowhere. When we pass away, there's another generation coming. This generational injustice, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, will be met by generational right. We ain't going nowhere.
Solomon Simmons says he plans to file an appeal with the Oklahoma Supreme Court. In Tulsa, Shay Smith, 2 News Oklahoma.
Tulsa Mayor Gigi Bynum sent out a statement on the ruling saying, quote, "The city of Tulsa has yet to receive the opinion in full order, but can confirm we did receive the minute order in this case. The city remains committed to finding the graves of 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre victims, fostering economic investment in the Greenwood district, educating future generations about the worst event in our community's history, and building a city where every person has an equal opportunity for a great life." Also today, we learned the city of Tulsa will conduct a 2-day test excavation as part of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre graves investigation. It will happen this Thursday and Friday at Oaklawn Cemetery in an area east of the original excavation site. The test will help experts determine if there are human remains present and if so, how they were buried. The cemetery will be closed to the public starting Wednesday.